Don't bite one another, accept one another. Here's Brave Brock. A mystery.
Hello and welcome to this awesome assembly with me and Mr Badger, who is smelling the roses. Come on, Mr Badger, we don't want to smell roses. We want to go to Brave Brock's hideout, don't we? Come on, Mr Badger, stop smelling the flowers. We want to go to Brave Brock's hideout. Oh, look, there's Brave Brock's hideout. It says keep out. Doesn't that look good, Mr Badger? Oh, what's Mr Badger found? Mr Badger has found some black currants on the bush. They look delicious. Hey, Mr Badger, stop eating them all. Now, it's really important when you look at berries because you've got to be really sure that they're not poisonous. So you must always ask an adult first to see if it's okay to eat. Now, these ones are black currants and they're absolutely delicious. But some berries can be really poisonous and can make you very poorly. So it's really important that you always ask an adult first. Look at this big juicy one here. Really nice. Isn't it, Mr Badger? Lovely. Now let's go to Brave Brock's hideout. Come on, Mr Badger. Yeah, we made it. Now, do you remember we have been thinking about how to one another. And we thought about build one another up. We thought about encourage, E for encourage one another. We thought about serve one another and teach one another. We have thought about honour one another and forgive one another. And last time we had P for prayer for one another, didn't we, Mr Badger? And so far it says best of. I wonder what it's going to be. Let's look for another clue. Oh, Brave Brock's left another clue. It's the letter A. What shall we do to one another beginning with A? Shall we angry with one another? No. I think there might be a clue there, people. I think we should accept one another. That's it. It's accept one another. So let's get another nail, shall we? And bang in our next letter. Here we are. That's great. So now it says best of pa. But let's think about A. Let's think about accept one another. Now, we should accept one another, whether we are a person or a badger. Now, just because Badger is stripy, I should accept him, even though I'm not stripy. Now, he's not black or white, is he? But we should accept one another, whether we are white, like me, or black, like, say, a friend of mine. Now, I've got a terrible sense of smell, but Mr Badger has got a really good sense of smell, haven't you, Mr Badger? But I should accept him because he's good at that. But I've got better eyesight than badgers. Badgers don't have very good eyesight. So we are all different. He likes to wear his bow tie, and when I'm on adventures, I like to wear my hat. So we are all different, and we should accept each other. I like to eat curry. That's yummy. And Mr Badger, what do you like to eat, Mr Badger? He likes to eat worms. Oh, I think he's found some. So there's some worms on Brave Brock's shelf. Look at this. Delicious worms. Oh, look at this lovely worm. That's good. That's really nice. Luckily though, children, they are chocolate worms with toffee inside. not real worms, but badgers do like worms, but we should accept them even though I don't like worms. Well, Mr. Chocolate. And badgers do like worms. We're all different. We should accept one another. I better put it back before Brave Brock notices that we've been nibbling his chocolate worms. So let's look at this book, shall we? And see what's inside. It's all about different people, and we should accept different people. Look, they're all different. How wonderful they are. All different people across the world. Oh look, there's Adam and Eve. Oh, they haven't got much clothes on, but we should accept everybody. Lots of people there. Gosh, look at this beach scene. All these people. Some big, some small, some swimming, some playing, some sleeping. Lots of different people in our world. That street looks really busy, doesn't it, Mr. Badger? Yeah, it does. There's millions and millions of people in the world. We all come in different shapes and sizes. And we all started very small. Look, got a little baby here, and here, and here. We all started small and we all grew a bit bigger. And look, we're all different colours as well, aren't we? Look at that. Every colour of brown and pink and all sorts of different colours there. Look at all these eye shapes, isn't it amazing? There's lots of people in the world and we all have different colour eyes, different shape eyes as well. This is a funny one, look at all those funny noses. But again, God made each one of us and we are all different. Even our noses, our lips, our hair, our ears, they're all different. Here's a great picture. Look at all the different hairstyles in that. It's fantastic. I wonder which one's your favourite. Yeah, some people have got more hair on their chin, not much on their head. And people around the world wear lots and lots of different clothes. It's great, isn't it? Look, they're all different and wearing different things. And people do different things with their bodies, don't they? Look, this chap has got lots of tattoos. This person's kind of stretched their ears to make them bigger. This person's got like a stick thing that goes through his nose. Not sure about that one. This person's dyed their hair and made it curly. They're all different. They've all done different things with their bodies. Some people like noisy places like rock concerts or riding on a motorcycle. But some people like to be somewhere quiet, in the country maybe, or in a library. Some people like doing quiet things and some people like doing dangerous things. That looks dangerous, doesn't it? Going after a shark. And we live in different places, don't we? We've got beehive houses there, barges, that's somewhere in Brazil. That's a funny house, isn't it? A house on stilts in Papua New Guinea. A brick house, the tent house, palaces, teepees, cottages, houseboats, lots of different things. And that reminds me of some wonderful children in St Andrew's, Crawley, who did a camp out. And let's hear from them what they think about accepting one another.
Some people are different because emotional.
Some people are different with the disabilities.
Some people are different because of their skin colour.
Some people are different because of their hair colour. Everyone's different on the inside and the outside.
Everyone is different because they might have a different look.
Some people are different because different country.
Some people are different for their religions.
Some people are different because they have different favourite foods.
Some people are different because they wear glasses. Some people are different because of their ethnicities.
Some people have different jobs.
We should accept one another because we're all different and God put us in this world to love each other.
We should accept one another because if we don't, if we just hang out with the same people, we're never really going to change.
We should accept one another because God put us on earth to be sister and brother.
In the Bible, in the book of Romans, chapter 15, it says, "Accept one another then, just as Christ accepted you, in order to bring praise to God." This means Jesus Christ loves you and you and you, and he wants to accept you and for you to be his friend.
The big question.
Why does Christ accept you? What does that mean?
The little question.
How can we accept one another? How can we accept one another? In the Bible, it says that we are all one body. It's almost like we are all a team. So in a team, you have to have a goalkeeper, a striker, a midfielder, a defender. Everyone needs to play a different part in the team. Some people might not even be on the pitch. They might be the manager or the coach or the doctor or the physio. We are all important. But in the Bible it says we're like a body. And what can the ear say? If the ear says, we don't need to be an eye, we don't want any eyes. Well, if we don't have any eyes, where would the sense of seeing be? If we don't have any ears, how can we hear? Our hands are important, our legs are, every part of our body is important. And as a family, as a school, as a church, we are all part of that same unit, that same body, and we should accept one another in that same way.
How we could accept one of another, we could be nice to each other and share, because if you're always being rude, it will not be nice, because that means other people might stop liking you. But if we accept one of another, everyone will be kind to each other.
We can accept one another by being caring and kind to them.
We can accept one another by playing with them. We can accept one another by playing with them, caring and helping them out when they're in problems and caring for them.
We can accept one another by giving to each other.
Mr Badger, we love you even though you're stripy.
Mr Badger, we love you even though you're small.
Mr Badger, we love you even though you've got bad eyesight.
Mr Badger, we love you even though you have different foods to us.
Even though your favourite food is wine.
Mr Badger, we love you even you are grumpy.
So why don't you join me in a prayer? Dear Lord, we thank you that you accepted us. You loved us so much. You want us to be part of your family. You want to accept us into your family. Help us to also accept one another, to respect each other's differences, to love one another, to join in with others, to let them join us, not to exclude other people, but to accept others in our learning and in our playing. Lord, help us to accept one another as you accept us. Amen. So it says best of what's it going to say? Mr Badger, what do you think? What's it going to say? Do you know? Tune in to find out soon in a future awesome assembly what it's going to say. Mr Badger, I think I can hear something. I think that brave Brock is coming back. And why are my lips not moving in sync with my sound? Quick, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Quick, brave Brock and Mr E might be coming back to the hideout. Quick, right, off we go. See you again in some future awesome assembly. Off we go. Bye. Well, I'm still talking. Well, Mr Badger, that's another awesome assembly done. Yeah, no, I don't think we should show some of the mistakes that we made when filming this assembly, should we? No, that's probably a bad idea. Mr Badger, what are you doing? What are you doing on my computer? Hey, stop that. So, right, when you're ready.
Oh, I forgot what I had to say.
It's okay.
Mr Badger, we love you because you're good at football. You could tell that was a fake laugh.
Just start again.